I have a 2017 Chevy Trax with a 1.4 liter turbo. I'm going to replace the thermostat housing. It's that plastic thing down there that always cracks. Okay, so what I want to do is remove this piece first with all the little clips in it, get that out of the way. And then I want to do my hose from here. But first you got to release the pressure in the system. You want to remove this piece, remove the 2 screws holding this in, undo this hose right here, get an extra little shorter hose and plug it so you can pick this up and put it off to the side. All right, they got that panel off, got those little retainers, clips with the door panel tool, help remove them. Get yourself a 10 millimeter socket, remove these 2 10 bolts. I'm going to take this hose off of here and I'm going to plug it so I can lift this thing up out of there and push it off to the side without anything splashing out of it. There it is. It'll all probably drain out when I take it off there, but at least I'm trying. So I got myself a 7 millimeter, 1/4 inch, loosen my hose clamp on my intake from my throttle body. From the heated, what do you call it, for the turbo going down below. So you need to undo that clamp, wiggle it back and forth and pull it off, get it out of the way. All right, next, got a coolant sensor down here on the bottom. You want to unplug it. You got to push in a little tab and then you can pull it off of there, get that up out of the way. Trying not to get no coolant in it. And we got the O2 sensor here in the way too, just flapping around. So you got a hose clamp there for the radiator, another one there for smaller one for like a heater core, but that's a bypass. And that one goes to the heater core there. So undo those 3 hose clamps. And if you want, you can just pull this clip out and twist and pull this one up. Pull that clip out, twist and pull it up. I pulled the little clip out, and then I pulled this up. Coolant came out. Okay, I pushed it back in, and I went and got me a drain pan, and I put it on right underneath on the floor, right where the coolant was hitting underneath. So now I got a pan down there, so I'll let it drain into my pan, and I'll finish taking my other clamps off and my hoses, and it'll increase my drainage. And just make sure your pan's getting in the right spot so you don't make a mess. Okay, I got all my hoses, clamps and hoses off, all 3 of them. Next, you need to do is remove the housing. So you look at the new one, and it has 3 bolts on it, and they are inverted Torx, which is a 10. Inverted Torx. Put a little extension, and I'll go ahead and remove all 3 of them, and I'll pull the old one off. This is the location of them. All right, I pulled it out, and there it is. Using the new one to get you a guide to where the bolts are at, and I got this off, and my gasket's stuck there. Got that off there. Now all I do is clean that up, that surface on the back of the head, and then go ahead and put my new one in. And if you notice, my new one didn't come with my nipple on the top. So I hope mine is good. Okay, I pulled the clip out of the new one, pulled the little nipple off, and the O-ring out, okay? Put a little bit of silicone sealer on my O-ring, don't need to. And I got my back of my cylinder head all cleaned off. So now I'm ready to go back together, get one started, get the next one started, and then get the other one started. And then snug them up equally, and then you want to tighten them up. Okay, now that you got the housing on, you got it snugged up, now you want to torque your 3 bolts to 71 inch-pounds. Then after you get that done, you can go ahead and put your hoses on with your clamps. All right, next, put some Sil-Glide on there with your O-ring, lube it up, and go ahead and push it in, and then push your clip in afterwards into the groove. Okay, Got this in there. Push your clip into the notches of the housing. All right. Make sure you pull on a little bit. Doesn't come out. Go ahead and put your throttle body intake tube on from the intercooler. Tighten your hose clamp. And then you can go ahead and put your coolant housing back on top. Bolt it down. Got your reservoir tank on, 2 bolts. Make sure it goes in the little notch right there. Put your hose on, put your clamp on, and it's all set. Tube is tight. Go ahead, dump some, I use washer solvent. I pour washer solvent over the top of it to help rinse it off. Then I'll blow it off. And then I can go ahead and put my cover on for my clips. Next, go ahead and pour some fluid in it. Start it up and let it run. And occasionally rev it up a little bit to help that water pump circulate that coolant a little bit. Don't over rev it, just rev it up just a little bit. All right, you had it running for a while now. Take it for a ride with the cap on. And then shut it off and let it sit and get cooled down. Just make sure you had heat beforehand. And then it cool down and you can double check your coolant level and then top it off as needed. And that'll be it. So hopefully I helped you out with this video, and hopefully you can help me out by subscribing to me. Appreciate it and thank you.